Today, the United States lost moral authority in the world. Trump's unprovoked attack on a neighbor is against the way of life that the greatest generation fought and died for, one where we, the United States, respects international borders and allows nations to determine their own leaders. This is presidential overreach, pure and simple. The Constitution is clear. Congress, not the president, has the power to authorize war. The pursuit of military action to produce regime change inside another country without the consent of Congress is wrong. And it's another abuse of power by Trump and his enablers. And Congress is so feckless in its continued inaction. It's shown its ability to govern in matters of war and peace is gone. And that is the most basic responsibility it has under our Constitution. Attacking neighbors is what we condemned Vladimir Putin for doing in Ukraine. And now we, under Trump, have attacked a sovereign nation. Yes, Venezuela's leader, Maduro, was an oppressive dictator for his country. We may not like Venezuela's leader. We may not like other leaders of some other sovereign nations, but we do not attack foreign lands and take over other countries to run them. Certainly not without an imminent threat to our nation and not without the backing of the American people through the approval of our representatives in Congress. It has a terrible signal to the world. Adversaries like China will do whatever they want to do in the Pacific. Russia will do whatever it wants to do in Ukraine and in Europe. And this is where we have lost moral authority. Meanwhile, here at home, in the United States of America, the costs of living here to Americans are higher. People are losing their health care coverage, and this president is proudly making things worse by inflaming global chaos. Now, apparently, this president wants to run another country for a year. The administration says this was a law enforcement action. Folks, take it from me, someone who fought in 3 combat tours, when I say that a massive military strike involving 150 aircraft and special operations forces and a dozen U.S. Navy warships is not mere law enforcement to pick up a drug dealer. This isn't about drugs. It's not about fentanyl. We know this because the president seems to pardon drug dealers and drug kingpins left and right. It's about regime change. And apparently, it's about stolen oil. We are starting a war, invading another country, and seizing its leader because of stolen oil. Trump unilaterally is dragging us into a conflict the American people do not support so he can look tough. What we do know is that this does not make Americans safer. It risks the lives of thousands of service members. It costs billions of dollars. You want to start a war? Fine. You got to go check out the U.S. Constitution, Article 1, Section 8, Clause 11. Read it. Folks, this is exactly why we need a Congress that has some balls. This is exactly why we must elect leaders who will take their responsibilities under our founding document seriously. This is exactly why we must check this president. It can only be done if we flip the House and the Senate. This has to be done, not just for the good of our country, but now as a matter of global security.